This is an evidentiary video. My landscaper was just here. His wife drove out here with the lawnmower. I told them when they got here that it rained here. They normally did not do this. Normally, she comes in here and starts up there and then comes down here. But instead, drove down here, deliberately rides right down here to the middle of the property, the wettest spot of the property. The wettest spot. This is all intentional. Drives right down here. Usually they avoid this entire area, but today they rode right down here directly into the wet spot. Had the same skit show as the 3 other people. They damaged the property right here. Created all these ruts. You see all the water here? She drove right into this. She didn't drive around the perimeter. She didn't drive up here. She deliberately rode in here. She couldn't even look me in the face. Drove right down here. Got stuck here. Her husband had to come and get her out, and then they split. Blamed it on me because I was upset. Would you be upset if somebody came onto your property? I told them that it had rained, and drive right into the wettest spot of the property when they've been cutting here. On and off for 2 years, they knew to not drive here. Is that something a perpetrator would do? Is that somebody who is paid or mind controlled to do? And this is how they backed out. And then they left and they said, well, we're not going to cut anymore because of the way you acted. How did I act? I was upset. Nobody drives down here into the wettest part of the property. Linda never does that. She couldn't even look me in the face. They pull it out. They load the mower back onto their bed and split. Not before blaming me, saying that they had a bad week, that it was an accident. This was no accident. This was no accident that she slipped. She drove right into it. She drove right into it, knowing that this is the wettest part of the property. They know it. And this is the damage that they did. And if they don't return, I will be posting all of this online. And I will be telling you who they are. Okay? Because that's the way I roll. That is the way I roll here. Then he has the audacity to say, now you know why people don't want to work for you. Oh, I know why people don't want to work for me. Because I can't be gaslit. I can't be bribed or coerced to damage somebody else's property and then split. I can't be lied to about what you're doing and how you're being paid off or coerced to do this damage to my property. And then he says he doesn't want to work here anymore and brings the weed eater guy that does not work for him. The weed eater guy that doesn't work for him, who shows up, takes a look at it, walks out with them, and doesn't look at me, doesn't say hello to me. This was all a skit show. All of it. There was no reason for the weed eater guy to leave. The weed eater guy does not work for that landscaper. And this was all deliberate. She drove straight. You can see it. This is an evidentiary video. What did she do? She drove along the fence line and drove straight into the wettest spot of the property. Then claims that she slipped. She shouldn't have been here at all. She usually starts up there. So now I don't have a landscaper because this was all intentional. And again, it's my birthday. So this was all done intentionally on my birthday. And if they don't come back to repair this damage and finish cutting the grass, I will be filing a Better Business Bureau complaint because they did this. It's not my fault. And right now, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I will. But anyway, you can see how long the grass is here. And everything was going fine. But then I noticed it was weird that the wife was acting odd. She was acting a little strange. Normally she's very friendly, very hello, all of that. But I noticed she appeared to be uncomfortable. She was not friendly. She did not say hello. Could she have received a phone call while they were here to do that damage? This was damaged also right here. This is not the biggest deal. But I did tell them that it rained here. When you've got heavy equipment, you cannot go quickly. You cannot go fast. You've got heavy equipment, you make ruts in a wet property. And when you have ruts in a wet property, it takes a long time to get those ruts out. And that's why every person who has ever worked here has intentionally done that. Starting from Chris Bowles, my neighbor up the block, who got stuck here intentionally. The sheriff got stuck here intentionally. And 2 other landscapers last year that I had for a short period of time also got stuck there. But after they got stuck and performed the damage, they also did not come back. I don't know about you guys, but when I work, if I make a mistake, I apologize for my errors. I make amends to fix the errors. I mean, I'm not a physical worker, but if there was something physical that I did wrong, you work to correct it. But this was a skit show, just another skit show, blaming me for their errors and then saying that they're not going to work here anymore. So I sent that guy a text message, said some of what I just said on this video, and let him sleep on it and think about it. Because if he does not come back here and repair this and cut the rest of the grass, then I will be filing a complaint. And he can go to the Better Business Bureau and tell them, she didn't apologize right away. It was a mistake. No, it was no mistake. I just showed you there was no accident. She drove directly into the wettest spot when I told them that it rained here and that they've been working here on and off for 2 years. She knows damn well to not mow that spot. In fact, they usually avoid it completely and let it grow and then do a weed eater when it's sunny outside. So I have a low battery. I'm going to end on that note. But that's the way my birthday was today. Other than that, I had a lot of nice phone calls from long-term friends, long-term people that know me, know who I am, wished me a great time. One person says, I am looking so forward to for you to get out of that place, that awful place. Everybody that knows me a long time knows that this place completely sucks. The people are disgusting. The people here are irresponsible. The people here are gaslighters. They're manipulators. They're troublemakers. They talk behind your back. They have a forked tongue. Like the forked tongue. And they all lie. They're all hypocrites. Every last person that lives around here is a lying hypocrite. And I'm going to end on that note. Signing off for now.